All right, guys. So what you've got here, and this guy, I'm not picking on him. I'm just using him as an example. He was in my recommended. I don't get a lot of recommended of anything good anymore. It's just a bunch of bitch-made motherfuckers like this guy here. And he's talking about reverse racism. And he's got him about a 12, 14-minute video here. And of course, the first 30 seconds to a minute of it was devoted to saying how bad racism was and how white supremacy is just horrible and that we can't have that. And then he goes on, to explain throughout the video how reverse racism exists and it's this and that, and he gets mad, and you can see he's soft. He's a soft boy. You can just see it. He's a cuck. So anyway, my point of all this is this. The reason why we have the current state that we have with these people, with joggers in particular, okay, is because of guys like this and women like this who want to capitulate right up front and tell you, oh, we've got to drive this racism from ourselves. And then go on to tell you just how racist everybody else can be. That is bitch. We should not be doing that. I left a comment and he erased it, but I left a comment in his comment section saying, boy, let me tell you something. Why don't you could watch some of my videos and learn how not to be a bitch, man. Because you don't hear me capitulate, man. I'm not capitulating. It's just unbelievable to me. The first thing they want to do is get on there and tell you how, extol the virtues of anti-racism. And that's why we're in the situation we're in, guys. Not because of racism, but because of your inability to see that you need to have a little bit of racism in your heart. Race. You need to know about your own, care about your own. Oh, man. It makes me so angry because the cuckoldness that you see is exactly why these blacks and everybody else thinks they can just stomp all over us and make a mockery out of us all. Because the first thing he does is cry out about how horrible it is for white people to be racist and judge people from the color of their skin. Oh, God. There's no unity, man. He just needs to come on there and start talking about whatever it is. Hey, if he had a 15-minute video and I said the first 30 seconds was his capitulation and cowardice, then the last, 14 minutes or so was really good. I mean, he said what he needed to say. Everything was good. He came across strong. He came across like a man. Even though he looks like a bitch, he did come across like a man, okay? But why didn't he cut that first 30 seconds of the video out? You guys don't really even need to see it. I guess I could leave a link so you could watch it. He makes some good points, but it's nothing you don't know. It just set me off, guys. A lot of people don't think like I do, My wife even said, she's like, why are you so mad at this guy? Why do you get mad at these kind of guys? I'm like, because guys like Nick Cannon will come on and he will say whatever it is he wants to say with no apologies, It doesn't matter to him. He just comes on there and says whatever he wants. But your white boy, he has to come on there and cuck out and tell you how bad racism is and blah, 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 instead of just making his fucking point. So anyway, these videos are just for any future whites that are going to come across this in the future if it doesn't get shown. Just for you guys to see, hey, don't do that, okay? Use that word a lot, capitulation, okay? And I haven't been, the last 3 months here, started hearing that more and more, seeing that actually, okay? And I don't like it. None of my people like it. We don't like it. So, there will be no retreat, no surrender. Look up what these words mean. But mostly, guys, don't be cuckold. Don't be a cuckold white. Because it is you personally who it's your fault. Cuckold whites, it's your fault that all this is happening right now, okay? And guys, another thing, I want to let everybody know. Let's not get too caught up in believing that the world's burning. BLM and Antifa's burning the whole world down. No. Racial hoaxes and psyops, guys. Let's not lose sight of that. What does that mean? Okay. That means that obviously they're bussing these people in, okay? They're doing everything they can to make it seem like it's the worst horrible race war. Crazy stuff is just brewing. Oh, it's a powder keg. And it is, okay? But guys, let me tell you something. They make it seem like that, you know, we're losing track of everything. We're losing our foothold on everything. And don't you see these cops aren't doing anything, okay? They've been told not to do anything and to make it look as bad as they could possibly make it look, to stand down. We had talked about this before any of this COVID or anything even came out. Watch some of those older videos. What they did in the 92 riots and how they stood down, and what they did whenever in Baltimore, and how they gave them the 6 square blocks, and they did the same thing in Chaz. They gave them their little, you know, oh, come on, guys. This is what this is. And why? Okay. Because the American people are finally going to say, hey, listen, we're not going to go in there. We know it's a bunch of fake joggers, and we know it's all a bunch of horse shit. Okay? I'm not going to go in there and have a fight with a bunch of people that are getting paid to be there. Okay? We're not going to do it. There's no use in it. Okay? But what's the answer then? Well, they're going to federalize it. Send a bunch of troops in there. Okay? And some people are like, fuck yeah, let's do that, man. Send them in there. Let's kill these people. You know? Okay. See, then it's martial law for you and me because of a bunch of fake Soros-backed bullshit, guys. You see what I'm saying? They want to put the clamp down on everyone for the actions of a few, and a paid few at that. Racial hoaxes and psyops. Let's not forget. It's what we're all in the middle of right now. History being written. Anyway, guys, that's what I had for you today. I'm trying to get back on track. All right. It is what it is, man. Let's not capitulate. Let's not cuck. Let's get it together.